Hey guys, Miss Charlie here with a Declutter and Empties. Over the last couple months, I've been saving some things, plus I used up some things in my project pan. And if you don't know, I have a makeup calendar. I will link that video below, how I give all my eyeshadow palettes love. So recently I've had some that I've pulled that have been on my calendar, and then I'm just like, I might want to get rid of these, not only because they might be old, but because I'm just not into those color schemes anymore. So we're gonna go through this lovely bag because we have this container, oops, and then we have stuff underneath here. So we're gonna go through this. I'll get through it as quickly as possible. So let's get started. So I'm just gonna start with these masks. This is the aloe vera bubble sheet mask. I got 10 of these from TJ Maxx, I think for like $5.99. I think I have a couple more left. I like a bubble sheet mask, but I've never seen an aloe one, so I got it, and it's very moisturizing, and it also has charcoal in it. So I use this, and these are the collagen masks. I got 10 of these too from TJ Maxx. And these are nice too, because older skin, you need more moisture in your skin, you need collagen, you need hyaluronic acid, you need something to keep your skin plump, and these really worked. And I use a mask like every other day. I will use a sheet mask, I'll use a overnight mask, or I will use a clay mask. So, but these are the ones that I've used lately. And then this hair mask from Garnier, I got this from from the Dollar Tree. I still have one left, and it's just 2 steps. Put this in, and you put this in and then rinse it out. And it smells nice, and it was very nice on my hair. So if you see these Garnier hair masks, get those. I think they also have an avocado one too, but this one is the coconut oil one. So those were hair masks and face masks. We'll go through this little container here first. This little container is from the Dollar Tree as well. So I got this little CoverGirl Full Spectrum eyeshadow palette. I got this from the Dollar Tree, and because I thought it was really cute. And I've used it a couple of times, but I used it a few weeks ago, and I'm just like, this is not as pigmented as I want. These 2 colors are basically the same color. So I'm decluttering it. I'm going to keep the little sponge applicator because I use these for like multi-chromes, shimmers, duochromes. So I'm going to keep that, but I'm going to declutter this little palette. This e.l.f. cream eyeliner in coffee. I had this in a project pan to line my brows, and it was just not what I wanted when I used it, and it's a little bit off in color, but I got this from the dollar store too, so I'm going to declutter this. This Bella Argent brow gel, I've talked about this before. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and there's like nothing in here. There's nothing in here. I have tried and tried, and it's like nothing comes out. Nothing comes out of this. So this was a fail. I did contact BoxyCharm, but I haven't heard anything back regarding this. So this is trash. I used up my e.l.f. another one, and e.l.f. lip scrub in the brown sugar. Gone through many of these. I've used this for many years, so I used that up. I used up this Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I've gone through a couple of these sample sizes. Used this one up, very hydrating. I would consider buying a full size. This Anastasia Brow Freeze. I loved this when I got it. I used it all the time. And then when I did my project pan about a month ago, I was going to use this, and I was like, well, there's nothing in here, so I'm going to pull this out and use it. Well, this is what it looked like when I opened it. That's not what it's supposed to look like. It looks like a petri dish. So this is obviously, you can see that on the sides, this is obviously trash, but I was so disappointed because I really liked this product. But I'm using an e.l.f. wax right now, but yeah, you can see in there it's like growing things. So let me know if this has happened to you, but that was such a disappointment. I used up the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream little mini that I won in a giveaway. It was all right. It was a moisturizer. I used it up. I used it in 2 project pans, so it lasted for a while. I'm decluttering these Ace Beauté shimmer shadows. They look like the little ColourPop shadows. I've had these for a long time, and I think I've used them once. But they are very nice and very creamy, but I'm not using these. I'm barely using my ColourPop ones, which I need to pull out and use because I decluttered a lot of those. But this is in the color Huckleberry, and this one is in French Vanilla. These are being decluttered. I used up this Full Spectrum CoverGirl brightening concealer, pulled the stopper out, used it all up in my project pan. This CoverGirl, I can't read it because the writing is so dark, but this is a liquid lip I got from the dollar store because they had quite a few colors. They had like light ones, they had reds, pinks, and then they had this blue. And this one is called Supermodel, and it's a dark blue, but when I put it on, it's very, very patchy. It's very patchy. So I was like, nope, I'm getting rid of this. It was $1, but she's going bye-bye. This Seraphine Botanicals lip mask in apple. This smelled like a fresh cut green apple for the longest time. I've had this for a while, and you only need a little bit of this, and there's still a lot in here, but I opened it today to use it and it smells awful. No, it's off now, because when you opened it, it would smell like a crisp Granny Smith. Now it smells like the grannies that the granny has it's a rotten apple now. So we're getting rid of this. This tattoo liner from KBD, I used it up. And this is the liner in Trooper. It is a brush tip. I used it up, so she's gone. This Alley Oop I Like Your Face pen. It has a lip liner, like a highlighter for your brows, or you can use it as, you know, in your waterline. It's got a black liner and then a brown liner that I used for my brows. I didn't use the others basically, and the black isn't really black enough for my taste, but I used up the brown for my brows, so I'm getting rid of this because I used what I wanted out of it. The e.l.f. This is also a liner. This is in Teal Teas dollar store as well. It's a nice liner, but it's not something I reach for. I have other liners that I reach for instead of this, and I usually use like a multi-chrome liner or a liquid shadow, so I'm getting rid of this. The Ioni Volumizing Black Mascara. This was okay. I'm getting rid of it because it was okay. I got this from the dollar store. The bristles are too short for me. They're a little short and stubby, and they separated, but it really didn't do anything for my lashes, so this is gone. I used up my Milani Retouch and Erase concealer, again from the dollar store. This is in Honey, had the little poof on the top of it. I took it off and just squeezed it out, and then I ended up cutting it open, so this one is done. the Wander Beauty Lip Retreat lip oil. I've had this for a while. You see she's gone. She's done. So I used her up. This Color Tattoo 24-hour pencil, and this is in Gold Rush. I think my friend got me this. This was from Walmart. This one is like that. You can use this as an all-over color or a base, but I'm not reaching for it. I'm reaching for some of my other pencils, so I'm getting rid of this. This Ardell Wispies mascara, fiber building mascara. This was trash. This didn't do anything, nothing. And this brush is, it's no. They're way too short. The fibers don't get on your lashes. It does nothing. So I got this at TJ Maxx for like $2.99. So I used it like 3 or 4 times. Nothing. I even used it with a lash primer. Nothing. So if you see this at TJ Maxx, don't get it because this is trash. The Eye Captain liquid liner from W7. Got this from TJ Maxx as well. This was a nice liner, but she's drying up a bit, and it's a felt. If it will focus, I guess it doesn't want to focus, but it's a felt liner. And I still have a couple of W7 liners in my stash. The Hank and Henry Blankety Black. This is also a, what do you call it? This is also a brush tip. And see, if you see her, she's dried up. I've had her for a while. I really enjoyed it. This JD Glow liquid liner in Kelly. See what happened there. Look at that brush. And it's dried up. So, yeah. I was a disappointment because this is the second one that I bought from them and it did the exact same thing. So I will not be buying these anymore from JD Glow. But that one is gone. So I'm going to wipe out my little container here. And I'll just put this stuff back in here until I throw it away. But that was one container of stuff that is either used up or being thrown away. Okay, so I used up this Full Spectrum by CoverGirl foundation because they don't make these anymore, and they had them on sale at my Myers and I bought a backup. This is in Tan Golden. It has a pump. I really enjoyed it. It was skin-like, medium to full coverage. Really liked it. I hope they bring this line back because I really liked the concealer and I really liked the foundation, but I used this one up. This Murad eye cream. This is their Hydro Dynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes. This is in my current project pan for January, and I just wanted to go ahead and use it up, so I used the rest of that up. And then I pulled in a different one. I pulled in this one from Symbiosis. This is their Tightening Replenishing Eye Mask, so this is replacing this one in my project pan for January. This Soul Body Vanilla Cream body cream. Used it up. I just got it in the mail a few weeks ago, and I use lotion twice a day. This needs to be a bigger size to last longer because I think I went through this about a week after I got it. So, but it smells amazing. It was very moisturizing. I got it in a sale that they were having after Christmas, but this was from Soul Body, so this one is an empty. All right, so I have some eyeshadow palettes that are leaving my collection. So I'll start with this one. This one is the oldest, well, one of the oldest. This is Tarte. This was from like a little holiday collection that they had, and I used up the blush. I love the blush. It was called Rejoice. And I've used these colors many times. I even traveled with this. If you like neutral colors, this is perfect for you. But I am more of a colorful eyeshadow wearer, so this is no longer valid in my collection. I mean, I could keep these for like brow bone and whatnot, but I have 100 of those in my collection, and this brown is really good. So I'm getting rid of this. The Lorac Gold, I've had this for a while. I have the Lorac, oh, this is the unzipped gold. I also have the unzipped. I got rid of it, and I'm getting rid of this one as well. These colors over here don't really blend that well. These shimmers, I'm gonna just swatch the, oops, that was not good to do that way. So let me wipe that off and try that again. The shimmers are really, really pretty. They're really, really nice. Really nice. Like this copper, look at that. This one is like a peach gold. They're very, very nice. But I have these colors in my collection so many times over. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Plus I've had this for a very long time, and it's time for her to move on. So this is the Lorac Unzipped Gold. The Ace Beauté Falling For You. I pulled this out because I wanted to do an orange, purple look, and it failed. And I don't know if it was me or these shadows, but like this color here, it just blended away. It was very patchy. These orange and this like coral orange were just not. I've used this before, and it was a very simple look, so I was trying to use it for something a little bit more fun, festive, colorful, you know, whatever, and it didn't work for me. So I'm getting rid of the Ace Beauté Falling For You. These Lorac palettes, I've had these for a long time. Me and my best friend got these when they came out. I love the packaging. It's like really soft, feels like soft rubber. The colors in here are really nice too. I've used this so many times, and I used it the other day. And this blue is, look at that blue. And this purple's nice, and this silver is nice too. They're really nice shadows. That silver. I mean, they're really, really nice. Lorac makes some really nice shadows. Oops, dropping things. I'm getting a wipe here. But they make some very nice shadows. And these I used quite a bit. I used these more when I didn't have such a large collection. This one is the Alter Ego Heartbreaker, and this one is the Alter Ego Dream Girl. And this one is way more neutral, but the colors are really nice in here as well. Let me do this. Make sure my hand's not wet, because then they'll stick. I mean, if you like neutral colors, these would be perfect for you. You got that little pop of teal, and you see how opaque and beautiful they are. They are stunning. But again, it's not part of my repertoire. I have plenty of neutrals in my collection, so I'm gonna go ahead and let these go, because again, they're old. I've had these for probably maybe 7 years, so I'm letting these go. The toothpaste semi-chocolate bar, it still smells like chocolate, and the mirror is falling out. So you know, this girl is old. She still smells like chocolate, but these are not my color scheme anymore. This pink never translated. I used Bon Bon a lot, caramel. I used Cocoa Chill. I used chocolate fudge and truffle a lot, and also butter pecan a lot, but this is not my aesthetic anymore, so she's gonna go bye-bye. And then lastly, the Self-Made palette from Anastasia. This was one of my first Anastasia purchases, and this is when I was in my neutral phase, and this was a lovely palette that I used quite a lot because it's very nice. And Pink Champagne, me and her have a great relationship. This is a beautiful color. I can't get my finger in there because of these nails, but she is beautiful. And Deep Plum, I always paired those two together, and then I used some of the other ones. Some of them were a little too light for me, but I still tried to use them. But you see, it's Pink Champagne is still fabulous. What I may do is take her out and put her in a Z palette, because there's another palette I have that has Pink Champagne in it too, and I really like that color, and also Metallic Plum. So I might take these two out and put them in a Z palette, because Metallic Plum, I like that one better, and the Pink Champagne. So I'll pull those out of there and use them. But this is my Self-Made palette from Anastasia that I am decluttering. So these are all the palettes that are leaving my collection. That also includes the, you know, the little Spectrum one. So those are leaving my collection. All right, so that was my small declutter and some empties. I will have more later, but I will let them build up, and I might declutter a few more things, but this is what I've decluttered as of 2022 for my eyeshadow palettes, and then some current empties and things that I'm just not reaching for, and just slowly going through as I use them to see if I still like them, if they interest me, if they're still good, whatnot, and then slowly thinning out my collection. So if you like these kind of videos, let me know. I will continue to do them. Let me know if any of these products you have used and your thoughts. And I appreciate you all being here. I thank you so very much. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next video.